We're standing here right now with Rob Winston from Arbitron, who has been kind enough to give us a little bit of his time. Rob, thank you so much for joining us. Arbitron is very important in the digital out-of-home space, as it is actually in other sorts of media as well, but I'm going to let Rob explain that. Rob, can you kind of break down how Arbitron, what Arbitron does?
Yeah, Arbitron is a media research company. Our primary job is to help media work with advertisers and agencies by providing the appropriate research and metrics to allow them to participate in the buy-sell process with advertisers.
So in this space, in digital out-of-home, exactly what do you guys do?
Well, there are a couple of different things that we try to do with Digital Out-of-Home Network. Because it's new and because it is so different than the other media, I think it's critical that we do the type of research that allows each of the networks to demonstrate their value proposition. And that comes in a couple of different forms. It could be in the form of case studies that help introduce a network to advertisers and agencies. Are folks aware of the signage? Do they accept it as an ad medium? Is it engaging? And some sort of effectiveness measure. We also do a lot of work with audience estimates. Once you are able to get on a media plan, you now have to negotiate the buy, and that's where audience estimates come in. And that really is the bread and butter of what Arbitron does with other media, and it should be with this space as well. We also then work with brand effectiveness studies to help folks get renewed with their advertisers, kind of document accountability for the space, which, again, we have to take a few extra steps in this industry because we are new and folks aren't familiar.
Sure, absolutely. Now, it is crucial to have a network that's understood by advertisers because you can't just say, well, we've got this number of screens. How important is that audience measurement, and how does Arbitron break that audience down?
Well, I think it's absolutely critical, and the advertisers and the agencies will tell you. I mean, if you keep in mind that you're asking an advertiser or an agency, or particularly an agency, to spend their client's money with you. So they've really got to have the right documentation that says, this is why I'm doing it, and these are the results you're going to get. So having the research, particularly the audience estimates, is essential to the buy-sell process. And the second part?
Was how do you guys break down the audience? Do you just talk about just sheer people, or are there other measurements as well?
Yeah, there's a lot of different metrics that we use. It could be average unit persons. It could be total reach. You can then do calculations for frequency. You can then develop cost per thousand measures. So there are really a number of different variables, a number of different metrics that we can provide that would allow the network to tell its story most effectively, and for advertisers to feel confident that this is a network we want to use for our media plan.
So it's validation, and it's enabling advertisers to make that buy comfortably so that they keep on buying more and more. So thank you so much, Rob. I really appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks, Tony.